winter is really tough for farmers. The only crop that's really doing anything is the strawberries and the tomatoes. Whoops, I didn't do that right. Try again. Oh my gosh. Autofill and accept. Thank you very much. We've still only got 8 staff members, which is not really enough, even to run a tiny little farm like this. But we're doing what we can. We're struggling through, and I think we're doing all right so far. I would like to put another house for permanent employees down. I think that would be a good idea. Especially if we're thinking of expanding. Maybe getting another cow shed. I don't know how much that costs, actually. Let's have a quick look here. Animals... A small cow shed. It's only 10,000 actually. Not as expensive as I thought it would be. Okay, we've got some. There we go. Phoebe Roberts. She makes the crop. She just boosts the crop yield that we get because of her additional skills, which is great. In fact, I wonder if I can boost her up even more. Because she's only 3 of 5. For 1600, I think I might bump her up to 4 of 5. That's going to pay off long term. In fact, whilst I've got the money, maybe I'll just go maximum on this girl. Oh, look! Aline Hunt is perfect for that job. And we're getting Phoebe to do it all. But Aline should be over here. Or Ellen. Okay, let's bump her up to maximum. So we need to find a replacement for Ellen. We need somebody over here to do this job so she can come and help me out with other things. So who's really strong but stupid? Mohammed. You're perfect for this job, mate. Okay, that's 1,102 tomatoes yield. That's excellent. So let's just slow that down. I don't want anything happening whilst I'm distracted over here. So she is strong and she's good with bees, and we are planning on getting some bees. So Aline, look at this. So perfect. So now we've got 2 incredible employees who can just look after this themselves. Just the 2 of them. They'll be plenty capable of dealing with this lot, which is awesome. Irrigation system for 10,000. I can't afford that right now. We are making such small amounts of profit, and in the winter obviously we have no crop. There's not much work to do. The permanent employees still need to be paid. It's a bit of a difficult time. And we will have apples next year, which is kind of handy. So we'll be able to go and collect all the apples. We don't have that many apple trees. We don't have all that many apple trees, but maybe the apple trees will produce enough apples to make cider, and we can sell the cider. I'm sure cider makes a lot more money than apples. So an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but a pint of cider makes you smile. I don't know. A pint of cider makes you happy. Something like that. So, part of what we're trying to do is get enough cash together to buy a wind turbine station. I think we'll probably stick it over here, unless, of course, I can fit a second car parking area in there, which is what I need to do, really. And, oh, strawberries. Strawberries. Okay, so I literally just prepared, there we go, Aline Hunt and Phoebe Roberts. Just those 2 will have that done in no time, and because there's 2 of them, it will really boost the yield. So we get about 110 strawberries usually. Either we're going to get more like 150 this time out of these 2, so we'll see how that goes. 326. So we got nearly 3 times as much just by having those 2 ladies on the job. That's pretty darned awesome. That already, I think, has covered the cost of the lessons that I had to pay for them to go and do in order to be maxed out on everything. So I think that was money well spent. Good job there. Well done me. Haha. I have to remember that you guys are visually watching this, so I need to come in here and sort of just, you know, get a bit up close and personal with some of the employees. Oh, let's have a look inside there. Got no furniture or anything, look. You left your watering can right in the middle of the door. Someone's going to trip over that, dude. Pick it up. God damn it, man. That's my Wi-Fi. Bear with me, guys. Alrighty. So yeah, I know you guys are visually interested in seeing stuff, so I'm going to try and sort of... I mean, this looks pretty damn cool, don't you think? I really like the look of it. I'm a bit of a farmy boy at heart. If I could give up everything and just go and live on a farm with my family and, you know, live off the food we make, then I would definitely do that. That's something I would love to engage in. I've just realised, and this might be a big problem for us. So we've only got 274 units of silage in there. How much do we have in here? 394. Is 1,000 units of silage enough to feed these animals all year over the winter? That's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Is anyone in here? Yeah, they've got a caregiver. Yeah, got an employee. I think this probably needs a special type of employee. I've just realised. I think this probably needs... Oh, I can't look at the employees at the moment. Can I do it over here? No, it won't let me look at anything. So I think this is a production line aspect. So we need somebody with decent production line skills. I see. I understand. So we'll try and sort that out next year. At the moment we don't have the space, which is a tad frustrating, but okay, no problem. Woo, so, alright, let's speed things up. Try and get the winter done and out the way, and I'll leave it here, and if anything happens, we'll deal with it. Okay guys, so we have hit a serious problem here. The chickens have no food left. You can see up here we have 0 lupin, 0 corn and 0 sunflower, and as soon as that's what they eat, it's a bit of a problem. So we've got less than 1 kilogram of everything. I doubt very much whether we're going to manage all the way through the winter with that small amount. So 1 full yield from these 3 fields is not enough to keep just the chickens fed over the year. So I think what we're going to have to do is buy some stuff, just as a fail-safe, so that we're desperately not going to let them die or anything. So lupin, let's buy 100 of those. It's only 100. In fact, it's quite cheap at the moment. So 500. Let's do that. And what was the other thing? Sunflower, they like... That's quite expensive, so we'll just do 100 of that. Crikey, that is expensive. And what was the other thing? Corn. Corn is also quite expensive, so we'll buy a little bit of corn. Did I buy the right thing just now? So the lupin has turned up. So we do at least have enough units of food to feed these guys. I think I might have to adjust. Let's just slow this down a second. Low amount of food in animal building. Okay, show. Yeah, the chickens. I know. I bought it, so it's there. You just need to come and mix it up or whatever it is you do with it. I think because I've learnt that lesson now, what we're going to do in terms of selling stuff like lupin, auto trade, 500 is too low. So we're going to set that to 1,000, not 100. That was nearly a big problem, wasn't it? 1,000 and 1,000 and 1,000, and hopefully, I think we probably grew enough. Ah, look at that, we're out of winter almost. Almost. Yeah, we've got enough, guys. Just go and get the food, please. Yeah, we're probably growing enough to keep them fed throughout the entire year, but because I sold a whole bunch of it, that obviously brought us down to a really low amount, and that's where the problems came from. I'd love to get irrigation on here so I don't have to worry about this, but 10,000 is a lot. It would take 10 yields to cover the cost of that. No, it wouldn't. It would take 3 yields to cover the cost of that. We've only got 14 grand in the bank. I'm sure it'll be a bit better when we've got a huge grass field, boosting the amount of grass that we can produce and the amount of silage we can produce. I think that'll be fine. And the chickens are good now, so that's okay. We've successfully overcome that little problem, and we're working much closer slowly and periodically getting closer and closer and closer to next year and out of the winter. One thing I want to mention before I jump to the next important event is just how cool the clouds look. They're actually quite volumetric, aren't they? I mean, they're not bad. I've seen worse. Oh. Yeah, looks like we've got a harvest on. So let's get the girls in. Ellen Hunt and Phoebe Roberts are absolutely awesome at this. And if we get one more employee to fill that role, we're going to get such huge yield. But we get about 300 out of this now, compared to 110. So they're doing a fantastic job, just these two. Making us a huge amount of extra cash and really keeping the farm going. This first year has been tough. Obviously we've had to buy all of this stuff. Next year we won't have to do that, but it's about creating enough profit now to keep us going. We have to pay all the employees. That's about $4,000 a month. You can see the money's going out now. First of the third, 296 strawberries, so not perfect this year. The irrigation would almost definitely give us 100% crop quality. It's the only thing that's lacking there. See, look, soil fertility has actually gone up, but the crop quality is low. That's, I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, let's autofill and then take these out because they're always the wrong ones. In fact, we don't need you, sorry. We need Ellen and we need Phoebe. And that's it. That's all we need. Those two ladies do a better job than 3 of you guys on your own. Let's be honest. So, it's the first time I've got them to do this job actually on the tomatoes. Normally we get 1,000 tomatoes. So does that mean we're going to get 3,000 tomatoes? If that's the case, then we might be getting a huge payout when we sell the tomatoes and the strawberries. Let's hope that's the case. You can see we're getting close to the end of the winter. The ladies there just taking the stuff over to the warehouse. You see they're about halfway through now. Whoa, crikey. About halfway through the tomatoes. Wow, they work so fast I can't even see them. Look at that. About halfway through the tomatoes now. I wonder if there's a quicker way of doing the tomatoes, like, because they literally come in and leave straight away again. I wonder if perhaps there's a way of getting a wheelbarrow or something so you can ship more tomatoes in one go. I don't know. I haven't got that far into the game. I do love the game, but you can see, I mean, if you've been watching from the beginning, you can see just how long it takes to get anywhere. You know, it's an entire year just to get your profits sort of in any way managed. I would love to buy a plough. I wish the game would let me have a plough. It's because we're doing the campaign. It's limiting us in terms of what we can have. Quite frustrating. Might delete these 3 little fields and put some big fields in there. I don't know. We'll leave that as is for now. That's the only one that's ready, unfortunately. So as soon as we pass out the winter, we've got this to prepare. We've got the grass to prepare. This will start growing. This is still ongoing. So yeah, we've got a lot of work coming up very soon. Don't know what the hell I'm going to use that for. Not a clue. You can see there from the change of colour that winter has nearly passed. Warming up. Pretty sure this is still hibernating. Let's have a look. Still winter. 2,574 tomatoes harvested. That is a lot. That's more than twice what we were getting before, which is pretty good. And that's without the soil fertility, so yeah. 24,000. Okay, do you know what? We're going to spend the money on it. So this is now fully irrigated, so we don't have to worry about this at all. All we have to do here is come and harvest when it's ready. So that's cool. And basically, I mean, we gained an extra 10,000 there off the tomatoes, I think, and the strawberries together. So I'm going to use that money to reinvest in it, and that allows, because I know we've got a lot of work coming up, especially with the grass. This whole field needs to be seeded. These need to be cultivated, ploughed and seeded. So yeah, we've got a lot of work coming up. I think I might put some lupin in here first, just so that we know we've got something to feed the chickens. Because I bought a little bit over the winter, as you know, but already that's dropping down. Having said that, we've actually got lupin. Sunflower or corn. Corn grows quicker than sunflower, so maybe we'll go corn first. That makes more sense. If you think about these things logically, you usually come up with the right answer. It's only when you don't think about it that you have problems. So yeah, I think we'll go for corn before we do anything else. We've got enough lupin to survive 6 months probably. Corn and sunflowers are dropping down. Now that's the thing, isn't it? Sunflowers do take longer to grow, so we'll probably have to do the lupin last. Is it still winter? It's still winter. By a smidge. Look at that. Come on, get out of winter so we can get some work done here. The end of this month, I think. So we've got about 9 days. 9 days to wait before we can do anything else. Chickens seem happy. How many chickens do we have? Do chickens die? I think some chickens do die, don't they? We've got 30 chickens right now, producing a few eggs. Plodonk. Right, spring has started. Everything comes back to life. Time to resume work on the fields. So, this... Oh my god, nothing has been done here, is it? Ah, everything needs to be redone. See, I thought that was cultivated, that one, but it's not. Okay, then. We'll destroy the field. Autofill. Yes, 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 yes. I don't want you doing that, because you're... Oh, we haven't got enough people. Okay, we'll just you 3 then. Hang on a minute. So it's not dead? It is dead. I don't know if it's dead or not. I feel like I'm killing these. And they're... Are these weeds? What are these? I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, clearly. We'll leave this field till last. Maybe that will give us some sort of indication of what the hell's going on. 3 days, and then the strawberries. 29 days till the tomatoes. That's cool. 32 days till the grass is ready. So we haven't put any grass in here yet. We've actually got a bit of cash, so I can buy a bit more grass. I only had a few quid at the end of last year. Grass seed. It's nice and cheap. We'll buy... That's a lot. 500? No, my god. 100? Grass seed is expensive. Alright, we'll spend up to 4,000. Just over. Okay, so that's 500 units of grass seed. Hopefully that's enough to do that whole field. We'll find out in a minute. Grass seed. Yep, that's plenty. And then we got some left over. So we can do extra grass seeds somewhere else if we need to. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. And this field, I can't believe we've had to plough this twice. It's so irritating. Okay, this is ready to go again. The strawberries. Basically, one of these pays the wages. One of these covers the costs of all the units and stuff. And what's left after that is profit. The Vancouver would like to go through endurance training. Would you now? Would you now? Yeah, it's free. Absolutely. Who else can have stuff for free? Not you. Not you. $296 strawberries, not bad. Crop quality is not perfect. I don't know why. Ploughed, cultivated, moisture's good and fertility's good. Why is the crop quality low? Irrigated, so that isn't the problem. Okay, let's cultivate this. I think we'll put all 4 on it because we don't have anything else to worry about. 24 days, 20 days. That's good. We're going to do this. This massive field here is going to take ages. So getting some food for the chickens has to be our priority right now. If only I had a plough. Although the tractor won't work on small fields, so that's too small. I think maybe that one might be too small as well. There's no way of knowing for sure. And if that is too small, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. Probably remove it and put a building in there or something. Maybe I can make this into a big field as well. Or maybe that field will be big enough. So let's fertilise, manure. Sorry guys, all by hand at the moment because we don't have the equipment. That's manure that they're chucking about with their bare hands, by the way. Okay, that's looking pretty good. As soon as that's done, we'll plant some seeds. Alright, what did we decide we're going to go for? Corn. Oh, I haven't quite finished. Just a little strip there still needed doing. Now they've done. Okay. So now we can plant some corn seed. Let's send everybody on that job. That shouldn't take too long. But whilst that's growing, we can start prepping the next one. As long as we've got 2 of these 3 covered, I think we'll be okay. And like I say, I won't be selling anything over 1,000. So we should have enough to last this time. I think selling it before was our biggest mistake. Does that cover that field over there? Oh, it catches the edge. I don't know if that means it's going to get water or not. Might have to put another one over here somewhere. Not the end of the world. Okay, that's doing its thing. Let's get this one done. 8 days to do it, and then we're going to have to deal with these over here. So is this growing? I don't think it is. Crop quality is 0. So I think it needs to be turned over every single time you yield a crop out of it. Which is a huge job with only 4 people. So how much money do we make off of chickens? Let's have a look at account history. Last year, income only. Can we filter by chicken eggs? 466. Is that all we're making off the chicken eggs? 718. 620. Oh, here we go. Income for the eggs is 10,000. That's not too bad, actually. Oh gosh, the cows are low on food. So we didn't have enough grass either. Okay, so I've made a few mistakes. So let's go to sell. Stick in here grass. Oh, because we don't have any grass, I can't... Oh no, so I've got to wait 7 days. Right, we're going to have to buy something. We have to buy some silage. Silage. That's bloody expensive again. We'll say 500. How much is that going to cost me? Oh, actually, that's really cheap. What am I talking about? Let's get 1,000 units of silage. So that should turn up. That'll feed the cows. Then I need to adjust the auto cell. We have no silage, do we? So until that turns up, I can't even alter the auto cell feature. Do they have any at all? They have nothing at all. No food. Okay, there's the silage. So now we can come in and adjust this. Auto trade, we'll adjust that to 2,000. Are we auto selling grass? I don't think so. No, I want to keep hold of the grass. So manure wise, we're doing okay. We've got plenty of manure. And, right, whoa, okay, let's just slow this down a second. So this needs to be harvested, that's what I was thinking. Ellen Hunt and Phoebe Roberts, they are awesome at this job. We're lucky to have them, and then the rest of you guys can come and cultivate this field, please. And one day we'll have the equipment to use the tractor on this job, and it will become super duper easy. But right now it's all manual labour, and it's time consuming. Oh, looks like the strawberries are ready. The strawberries are going to have to wait for a bit though, because the ladies are on the tomatoes at the moment. Oh gosh, the grass is ready as well. We kind of need that. Oh, it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky trying to manage everything, especially with such few people. If only I could build a second house. Will they let me build a second house yet? No. I haven't got enough anyway. Okay, is that done? Not quite. Give them a chance to finish that job, and then they can come and sort out the... Oh yeah, we've got the tractor, I forgot. So the grass is going to be done super quick, that's not a problem. Cool. Right, this then, we are going to harvest. Choose the tractor, we'll choose the mower, and we'll choose Leanne, because she's awesome at this job. And that is going to be mowed in super quick time. We need some water over here quite seriously. So those two guys are the only ones free. They can come and jump on that. And I did say these two would overlap eventually, and obviously now they are. So it's sort of every fourth or fifth cycle they get in the way of each other. Once we get a third employee on this job, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Wow. Ducks. High demand, high profit, and we had a bet offer, didn't we, with another farmer. What's this? I did that. I did train somebody up to level 5. Two people actually. Is it in a specific thing? Oh, I did that. 2,574 tomatoes harvested. Gosh. Whoa. Slow down. Right, let's get the right people for the right job. Ellen and Phoebe, accept that job, thank you. This now needs to be bundled by everybody who's free. Excellent. We're getting there, slowly but surely. 55 days till that's done. That's got good moisture. Crop quality is really poor because we didn't cultivate it before we planted all the trees. I'll probably move those trees anyway. I'm not too happy with them there. But if you're gonna do apples, I think you got to do it on a grand scale. You got to build a massive field of apples. I don't think there's any point in doing it otherwise, personally. Just me, just my thought on that. $296 strawberries. I think I left that too long and the crop quality suffered as a result. Now why is the crop quality so low? Because this is perfect. Why isn't that perfect? And this one, which is weird, doesn't have 100% soil fertility, yet the crop quality is 100%. Explain yourself, strawberries. What's your problem? We may have to rip that up and start again, I don't know. Okay, 31 days till that's ready. What do we got here? So let's fertilise this with some manure. Can everybody jump on that job, please? Okay, guys. Apologies. What do we got here? Sunflower seeds. Okay, so that's pretty much done. As soon as they go away, that should release them from that job. And then we can do the final field here, which is definitely not growing. So, yeah. But progress has been made, which is great. We had a bit of a setback on the strawberries. We didn't make as much money there as we were expecting, which is a bit of a shame. But that's the nature of farming, I guess. You have good yields and bad yields, and sometimes one field will get in the way of another field, and that is a problem. But we're doing okay here. This isn't too bad. Still not finished. Still planting. Goodness me. How many days? 14 and 26. Okay, that's good. 23, so they may get in the way of each other. Actually, they shouldn't, because we have two people specifically for this job. 41 days. That's not even started. That's not even started either. Okay, so that's growing now. So let's get these guys in here. Destroy the field. Come and prep it, please, guys. Thank you very much. Also, doing it this way increases the chances that they're not going to overlap each other. Also, I forgot that we didn't plough, cultivate or fertilise last year. So we should get a much bigger yield this year. I don't think we're going to have a problem feeding the chickens once we've done this. That would be absolutely fine. Plenty of grass. Grass being turned into silage. And what's the maximum amount of silage we can have? We've got 200 units at the moment. I'm guessing that's in there. Yeah, so we've got 2,000 units of silage there. So we can actually start selling silage now, which is cool. Bit of extra profit coming in. You can see 21,000 now. We're actually slowly making money. Of course, when we get to 60,000, we're going to be losing a lot of money. But that's just the way it is. Not sure if this gets full. Does this get full? I'm going to boost that up, actually. Make sure that we've got a bit of grass left over. 500 units of grass. That's just manure. We've got 2,360 kilograms of that. 2,300 units of manure. We probably don't need that much. Grass needs watering. This one is going to have an irrigation system on it. I've decided already. It's too complicated trying to... That's a big field. It takes a long time to process that. And this is time that I could be prepping this field. So it's quite irritating, as is. And obviously this field is now damaging its crop because it's running low on water. It's quite a big, serious problem. We are going to have to irrigate and address the problem. They're done. Jolly good. Get this done quickly. Okay. That's not panicking anymore. We can come in here and for 11,000 we can irrigate this location. But as soon as it hasn't been ploughed or anything yet, I think I'll not worry about that too much. We have other jobs that need doing. Cultivating this field for a start. As soon as they're free. Weeds on my field? How very dare you. Okay, let's ask Ellen and Phoebe to do this job, please. Anti-weed. I don't have enough. Of course I don't have enough. I'm going to have to buy more of that stuff. Okay, cultivate, please. Autofill. Not you. Oh, okay. Just you three then. And do we have enough now? We've got 3 litres on the way. Crikey, we're going to have to invest a lot of cash in weed, fertiliser and stuff. I don't think you can make your own fertiliser in this game. It would be kind of cool if you can. Yeah, we'll just get one of you to do that. I think. Oh crap! That job came up at the wrong time. We're gonna have to split the job. We're just gonna have to split the job until we can get a second house. We're just gonna have to split the job. When the summer comes in, we'll have seasonal staff available to us, but not now. Such a big I mean, such a small farm, but already it's like I don't have enough hours in the day. I don't have enough people. I don't have enough hands to do the jobs. It's a very big problem. And imagine if I hadn't auto-irrigated these two, that would be another job we'd have to do on top of all the jobs we're doing right now. And this is gonna be a problem as well. Look, needs water, so that's going to be the next big job. Of course, these still need watering as well. That one's okay, actually, the corn. But how are we doing up here? 240, 48, 48. It's never ending, isn't it? It's like a juggling act. 296 strawberries. Why so low? I think we're going to have to destroy this crop and start again. Something is not going right there. Well, I don't know. We were getting 110 and then it went up to 300 and now it's 296. I suppose it's not as bad as it could be. Anyone free? Excellent. This as well needs pretty much... Sell 9 chickens for 9,000. That is not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That just earned me 9,000. That's a really helpful amount of money to just suddenly land in my pocket. We have enough for this now. But I don't know if it's unlocked. It is unlocked. We could do it. Contract failed, deadline exceeded. For what? So I don't know if I can get a bit of path in there or not. So we'll boost up our chicken numbers again. Come on, Ellen. You're doing a great job. We just needed to do it a little bit quicker. So this needs fertilizing. We'll choose the fertilizer. Also fill. We'll have everybody do it. Go get that job done, guys. I need to have my dinner in a minute. I'm quite hungry. I feel my tummy's about to start rumbling. So I think what we'll do today to finish this episode off... Oh gosh, luckily we have an employee, a perfect employee to come and do this job. what we'll do today is we'll get this field sown. So that it'd be great if I could get a year into every episode, but I think there's just so much that needs to be done. Maybe a season into an episode, I don't know. I'll only really know when we get to editing. Oh, look at this. Call the inseminator again. Let's get those chickens done. So the grass is ready to be harvested. Now we're lucky in this regard because we now have a tractor and a mower. I'm so glad I bought that mower. That is making a huge difference to us. Oh, where is she? That is she. Why is she not available for the tractoring? Hello? Okay, we got a problem. What's going on? Leanne, what is she doing? You're still fertilizing. But that field's done. There she is. Finally. It's just taking a sweet time getting her energy back. Actually, she's only 3 of 5. I need to boost her up. Machine, sorry, yes. Tractor, mower, awesome girl. Accept. Job done. Let's boost her up. 16, 1800, boom. Let's fix that little problem. She's going to be like the super duper worker horse mega bee type. So we're going to have so much grass we're not going to know what to do with it all. We'll have to start smoking it, putting it in cakes. Ah, that sounded so much funnier in my head. Okay, that field is not done. What have we got here? Nothing at all, so we need to put some loop in, I think, is what we're putting on this one, isn't it? Autofill, excellent. Go for it, guys. Damn it. I just realised I haven't picked up the grass yet, have I? I suppose the tractor lass could come and do that job on her own. It'll take her a little while. But it's all done. I mean, it's all prepped and ready. All she's got to do is pick up the grass. It's not going to take her that long. Not like she's cutting the grass down. That did take a long time. Okay, I must remember to get in nice and close so you guys can see what everyone's doing. So they're putting the seeds down for this field. Looks like that corn is nearly ready to go. 71 days. Are you sure? Oh, that's the apples. Try again. Corn. Soil moisture is a little bit low. 9 days, and that needs to be done. And here is who's this lovely lady? Leanne Cooper. Probably better if I follow... There you go. So it's even got like a first-person perspective. I'd forgotten about that. That's a nice little feature. Quite cool. How do we get out of it? There we go. Thank you very much. Fungus on your field. Fungus on your field. Bloody hell, there is fungus on my field. Can I defungify my field, please? Anti-fungi. We don't have enough. Why are mushrooms always invited to every single party? Because they're a fun guy. Fun guy. Okay, I'll stick to the playing games. What do we got here? Insects on my field. Holy cow's milk. Okay, now we got a serious problem. What? Thank you. We don't have enough. Holy cow. Right, I think I'm going to have to buy... Okay, so it's quite cheap at the moment. Wow. No, it bloody isn't. Okay, so we're going to buy 100, buy 100 and buy 100 because that is a problem that we keep running into. Fungus. Go get it done, please, guys. Quick as you can. She hasn't got all the grass up yet. That's a bit of a worry. If it doesn't go off. So let's get rid of the fungus. Almost. See what I mean? I said to you, like, what we'll do, we'll wrap this episode up. I'll just do this one job over here. and then we'll wrap it up and that'll be it and it'll be great and everyone will be lovely. No, actually, you're going to have to harvest this field. You're going to have to bring the strawberries in. You're going to have to defungify and de-insectify your cornfield, which is incidentally due to be cultivated any second now. It also needs some water on it. Anti-insect. Also field go. Definitely need more people. And now it needs harvesting. So, I mean, forget that idea of having any sort of control over what happens in this place. It's non-stop mental. I mean, she's still harvesting the tomatoes that she started doing at the beginning of the episode. And now the strawberries need doing. It's insane the amount of work that such a small farm actually requires. So true to life. What needs water? You need water. Everything needs something. It is never ending, isn't it? Absolutely never ending. She hasn't finished the grass yet. Is anyone available to get the strawberries in? I bet that is a common theme. Right. Who have we got? Right, Phoebe. Could you come and do that job, please? You guys come and water this before we lose all that crop. Okay, you two can do the water, and Ellen, because you're free, could you come and do that, please? Shish kebab. Good job I didn't build that house here, because look, we've only got 24,000 now, and it would have cost me 30, so we'd be £6,000 in debt right now. We'd probably be in the smelly stuff. I did buy a lot of insecticide. That probably didn't help the financial situation. How are we doing over here? Still harvesting. You're doing a great job, Leanne. Well done. You did that all on your own. I'm so impressed. One day we'll be able to buy the equipment to make these jobs much easier. Just not this day. How are we doing over here? 65 days till that's ready. 296 strawberries harvested. Well done. Strawberries are pretty quick. One person can do that job, but the tomatoes, that's definitely a 2 to 3 person job. 55 days left on that. That's pretty cool. Okay. How are the cows doing? They alright? Fantastic. Ah, now that might be quite a wise investment. The cow shed. If I can line it up. Because the whole grass process now is much, much quicker. We could double our cows, and obviously we can't breed any more cows because we don't have any more space. So more cows, we've got a bigger field, so the grass shouldn't be a problem. We've got plenty of silage. I think we're okay. I think we'll be alright. Oh, this needs watering. Guys, anyone free, please? I was saying earlier, I bet you hear that on farms all the time. Like, is anybody free? Is anybody not doing anything right now that could go and do this other job that we didn't think about till 2 seconds ago when it became evident that the apple orchard has absolutely no water at all? Yes. 754 corn harvested. Brilliant. That now needs to be destroyed, I think. Does it need to be destroyed? I think it does. It's not going to grow back, is it? But now needs ploughing. Why can't I buy a plough? Why do you have to be so mean, game? Will you let me buy a plough? An orchard sprayer for 20,000. God, this stuff is expensive. Sprinkler. Oh, that's cool. That's worth investing in. Because watering these things takes a long time. Let's go get a garage. Or a park. That's a garage. What? That was 50 grand. Oh, I see. You can park big things in here. So a small garage for 10,000. For 3 small equipment items. That's not a bad idea. And even if it is, I've already done it, so tough. For a second then, I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. I had a little mini panic. Cool. We like that. I'm trying to leave some space there for the second house. Maybe the house will have to go somewhere else, I don't know. Can I put... No. Okay, so that has to be left open. Just for aesthetic purposes, let's fill in that gap. And that looks alright then, doesn't it? That looks pretty neat. I like that. And then the delivery guy can just drive straight down the outside. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I'm going to have to transfer some of the stuff over here. I'm not sure if the sprinkler will fit in there. The tractor will definitely be too big. I think that box trailer is probably too big. Can you repair stuff? Renovation, $2. Nice, it's repairing it. That's brilliant. We're not going to need an orchard planter for quite some time. I've never repaired anything before. I'm glad you can do it. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to put a road in here because I am wondering whether or not I'll be able to put the house in this gap facing this way. I think it's going to be a bit tight. Not 100% sure it's going to fit, but we'll see. We'll see if we can. And if we can't, we can't. I mean, I could always knock that bit of road out and, you know, they can just walk all the way round. It's not the end of the world. It can all be knocked down and rebuilt later on. And once we expand, we'll have a lot more space available to us. Right, so can I repark you in the small garage? Yes, I can. What about you? Yeah, in the small garage, please. Will you fit in the small garage? No, you won't. And you definitely won't, will you? No. Okay, well that's all right, because now we have access. We've only got 6,000 left. Shish kebab. Okay, you... I want to move 3 of you cows to the small cow shed. And then hopefully... Oh, we need someone to come and look after the cows. I didn't think about that very smartly, did I? We don't have anyone who's good with cows. Macy's good with bees. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Probably won't. Okay, so we really need a double amount of milk coming in pretty soon to cover the cost of the expansion I've just done. Why did I expand so quickly? I'm not thinking enough, am I? We don't even have enough for a sprinkler now. So, I mean, that was a genius idea. Well done, me. An orchard tractor for 30,000 second hand. Self-loading trailer. Self-loading trailer... collects grass. Oh man, I want that. We haven't got enough. 6,600. That's going to save my life, that is. Oh wow. Imagine how quickly we can pick grass up with that thing. Alright guys, I'm going to have to stop at some point, so I'm going to leave it there for this particular episode and say thank you so much for watching. Remember, hit the old like button if you're enjoying watching, and any comments, suggestions, ideas, tellings off, insults, abuse, it all goes in the comments section, all of it. It's not itemised. You just stick it all down there and I'll read it and delete what I have to. But I'll also take note of your suggestions and ideas. And yeah, I think we're doing pretty well so far. I'm enjoying this. It is a game I enjoy playing, so hopefully you enjoy watching it as much. Till next time, take care of yourselves and goodbye for now.